Hello dear friend, DaVinci Resolve 20.3.2 has just been released now. Let's download DaVinci Resolve new version here and go through some of features of DaVinci Resolve. These features are hidden features inside DaVinci Resolve 20 series update, dear friend. There are lots of video on YouTube, but you can't find these features in details how to use in DaVinci Resolve 20. Even if you have DaVinci Resolve 20 in your PC, you edit video regularly, but you don't know how to use these features. That's why I have categorized some of very important features of DaVinci Resolve 20 update, and in this tutorial we will apply all these features practically on our clip so that next time you will be very proficiently using DaVinci Resolve 20 for your productivity. That's why all parts are very important. Don't miss any part of the video, dear friend. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Your one subscription gives me a lots of motivations to make more creative tutorial for you. Without wasting time, let's jump into our PC to download DaVinci Resolve 20 update and go through these features practically into our clips here. Hello dear friend, now we are inside DaVinci Resolve. For checking this update, come here at the corner. You can see DaVinci Resolve. Just click and here check for update. This is the update available DaVinci Resolve 20.3.2. If you want to download later, just click here skip. If you want to download now, just download. If you have any project in DaVinci Resolve you have worked already, please backup or save. In the most of cases you will not lose any file or project. Till now I haven't lost any file or project. Some friends may have lost the file project inside DaVinci Resolve, so it's better to backup the project here. Okay, after that just click here to download now. Dear friend, very fast we will see some of the features of DaVinci Resolve 20 series update here. Just click here to download any browser and save it as default location. Hello dear friend, now we are on the Blackmagic forum page here, and let's see what's in this new update release of DaVinci Resolve 20.2.3 here. So you can see here, we just check what's new in DaVinci Resolve 20.2.3. Support for Blackmagic Raw SDK 5.2.1. This is the new feature. Up to 4x faster magic mask, death mask, super scale on Intel GPUs. It's a good news if you have Intel GPU. Now it will work more efficiently. Keyboard customizable action to toggle timeline keyframe tray. Pasting spline windows. Tracking data no longer reset spline shape. Workflow integration plugins are now persisted across restart. Data burn in honors limit time code display to 24 hours. Object mask now invalidate for edit and input sizing changes. Address issues bleeding all clips under playhead in fair light. Addressed possible audio playback issues when using Mac trackpad. Decode support for WEBM and MKV clips with VP8 video codec. Addressed an issue with decoding some MP4 clips. Addressed an issue with decoding some MKV FVM FFV files. Address issue loading time templates with very large thumbnails. Addressed deep image issue with proxy scaling flipbook. Addressed DCTL issues with some ACES 2.0 EOTFS. Addressed multiple issues with immersive edge blend. 3-dot option menu action to reset all scope settings. General performance and stability improvements. These are the main points in this update. Note here, Intel driver here, rendering immersive project with the Intel driver with the DaVinci Resolve Studio 20.2.3 AI feature like magic mask 2, death map and super scale show a vastly improved performance on Windows with modern Intel platforms. And rendering immersive project here, improvement to edge blend in immersive project include changes that more closely align DaVinci Resolve and Vision OS previews. This will change the render for existing immersive project. If you want to download on the website here, just click here on DaVinci Resolve here. From here, according to your operating system, just choose here Linux, Mac OS, Windows 86, Windows ARM, and download. Now we have new aspect ratio 2.39 and 2.40 broadcast shape aspect ratio. I think so, some people need, most of people don't need these features, but if you have broadcast shape ratio aspect you need, you can use these features. Let's see how it works. Come here, you see here viewer guides, just click here. Now you can see this is the 1.1 ratio, this is the 4.5. just click here. Here you see this ratio, and click here, you see 16.9 ratio we have. This is our standard ratio, and this is the second ratio, and this is the social media short ratio which we use. This is the safeguard etc. Now we have 2.39. It's not working because it's not applicable on our clip actually. So if you have this broadcast shape aspect ratio such clip, you can use this feature. It's not working on our clip, but it's working here. You see it's working. All these are working here. So we have just remember this. We have now this new features 2.39 and 2.40 here. Use these features if it is applicable to your clip, and try write me in the comment box how is your experience about this new feature. This is a very small and handy new features. I think everybody needs these features. Now media pool views and states are now retained in each project. Let's see how it works. First, if you have several clips in media pool, several folders etc., now it remembers the position where you worked. For example, let's see, I am now on this timeline here. You see, we have several clips here, sub clips. So now we are here in software. In software, you see, we have this Audacity editing here. Now you can see we are here. And now we come here to other here. For example, I have this submit here. I worked the last time here. So I want to see where I was there. You see here. Now see here, it remembers here at which position I was here. You see here, it remembers where I was last time, left the work. From there, I can start working again. So anytime come here, no, I was here in software, and click here. Now you can see in software, it remembers here. You see it's highlighted here. Once you click here, it will show here, I am here. At this point, I was working. So in this way, this feature works. So it remembers the positions and state where you left your work in media pool view and in the project view. So you can see here in project view, we are in, this is media pool, this is our project here, and come here to DaVinci, and now it remember here this position. Okay, in the same way, when you return here software media pool, it remembers here, I am here. So try this cool feature here. And let's see the new feature now. Ripple delete silence. It means now we can delete all gaps. You can see I have a video, very long tutorial video about DaVinci Resolve. I have so many gaps here. And if I want to delete all gaps, it will take me minimum 2 hours because the length of this video is around 40 minutes. So you can see so many gaps. Now let's see how we can use this feature for our daily productivity. You have to first select the clip. Just click here, left click on your mouse. Now the clip is selected and come to clip here. You see here. Come to clip. In clip, just come here, audio here. You see audio operation. In audio operation, we have ripple delete silence. This is our new feature here. Just click here. And now you can see all the gaps between sentences have appeared here. You see here, you can see here, and this is the setting actually. Now let's see how this setting works. First, I maximize our timeline. Now you can see here we have a very big gap here. If you want to put some gaps between sentences, sometimes you have no gaps, then sentence is not so beautiful. So you can leave some gaps between sentences here. This is a threshold. So if you click threshold here, minus 25.0 dB, and we can do here some things. You can see 24 dB. You see I am decreasing gap here little bit. See 21 dB.
dB. You see here. In this way, you can decrease. Here you can put pre-head. Pre-head means before this hair, before the gap, you can make some gap before removing it at all. You see here. And we can put here, you see here a little bit. Okay. In this way, you can do here. Okay. Here, this is the post hair after gap hair. For example, this hair, if you want to make some gaps before removing the big gap here. So come here, you can see. Just we click here, post tail here, just here you see I am removing this post tail here. You see, this is the pre tail here. You see pre tail I am removing here. You see I am removing before pre tail, and here post tail I will just come here and remove. You see here a post tail. In this way you can make this gap a little bit smaller, so that you can't lose some of very important words here between two sentences. Hello dear friend, if this video is useful to you, adds value to your life, don't forget to subscribe the channel dear friend. Your one subscription gives me a lots of motivation to make more creative tutorial for you. Nowadays I am working hard dear friend. Due to the algorithm of YouTube, our this useful tutorial is not available to our dear friends who are actually in the need of such type of tutorial. So you can share this channel to your friends who are actually in need of such type of tutorial. Like and comment and share and motivate me dear friends, so that I can continue on YouTube making beautiful contents for you. Without wasting time, let's jump into our new features of DaVinci Resolve 20.2 update series here. You have to define according to you. I put on default because default is also best. A minimum 2 strips you can make a strip here. You see here minimum 2 strip 3 frames you can put here frame. Okay here. And if you want to add crossfade audio, in audio it will add crossfade transition. Actually don't need crossfade because it's a very long tutorial video, so I will leave it on default. Everything is okay. We just remove gap. We'll just click here. You can see remove gap. No, you can see so easily I have removed gap here. No, I have no gap. I don't need to manually trim the video, cut the silent parts of video. It's so good. No, in the same way we come here. I have this video here. Just you can see here I have gap here. We just come here. Once you have to select here with the left portion of your mouse, just click here, come to clip operation here. In audio operation, ripple delete silence. Okay, I will put everything on default here. You can see this silence. I have the here silence part. We can make it some. You can see I want to edit this, delete this part here. You see here I have more silence, so I can adjust here. We just come here to, you see here we check this pre-tail. This is the pre-tail head here. You see here. Okay, it's okay. No, I want to remove this gap. Okay, I want to remove all this. You see all, and once okay, just click remove. Now you can see so fast I have deleted the gaps between sentences here. So in this way you can use this ripple delete silence. Is very useful feature. Try on your clip. It will save your lots of time. Our next new feature is preserve sync. You can see here, this is the toggle here, sync lock. You can switch off this and switch on. When this sync lock is on, you can actually preserve your audio and video music which you have synced. Let's see how it works. For example, I have this clip here. You can see here this clip, and we have several clips here, audio and video. You see here this audio, here it's audio, here we have, this is the music track. Inside DaVinci Resolve here, for this update come here, you can see we have music track here, and this is our main audio and video track, and I have synced here. But when we will use this, you see here in the corner here trim mode, it will actually preserve our sync track. It means it will not disturb our this track here. You see when we will trim, it will automatically trimmed as I understood using this feature. For this you have to switch on this here. You see trim mode, just click trim mode now, and now I want to trim our video here. This part here, you see I have gap. I have gap here in video here. You see here, this is a gap part. I have several music tracks. This music tracks, it will automatically preserve the sync. Means same area it will preserve. Some part it will be trimmed, but it will keep the main things which we want. For example, this music here, this part I want. So you see here, now we start. You see here, now we are trimming. Now you see it, now we have trimmed the gap here. So you can see it has preserved here, and it has trimmed this area. Without
wasting time. Let's jump to our PC inside DaVinci Resolve 20.1 here to go through all these. Hello dear friend, now we are in here. Just
So you can see it's so beautifully, it has preserved my sync which portion I need. But actually here I don't want to trim this video because this is very important. So you can just click unlock here, or I just control Z, I return to default here. Okay, now we come here, you can unlock here from, you see, disable. No, it's disable, its audio is here, so I disable this. And now I just want to see reserve sync only for our music. This is our music and this is our main video. So come here to trim. Here you see, just click, and now like this. You see, it has so beautifully, it has trimmed our music only. You see, it's a trimming only our music and main video gap here. You see, this is our gap here, and it's not touching our another video and audio track here. So you can switch off this lock from here. There is also shortcut for this sync lock. Just come here to timeline here. In timeline, come here, sync lock here. You see, sync lock. You can enable, disable sync lock using shortcut. You see, control plus F1. If you want to enable, disable, or control plus F9 is a shortcut. Just click control plus F9 on your keyboard. You can see disable, enable all. So in this way you can disable, enable here. And for audio, just come here, sync lock. This is the for audio, control plus F9. And if you want to enable, disable, or video, you see, this is the for video, control plus F9 shortcut. For audio, control shift F9. Now you just click control shift F9. You can disable all audio. For this is the audio, control plus F9, you can disable all this. So just you can click from here, or you can use keyboard shortcut. So in this way you can work, dear friend. I listen a lots of video from different creators, but they are not making the concept clear here. In this way you can use, if you want to preserve your sync music here, you can use. If you don't want to touch another anything, just unclick. So direct I click here, I can use keyboard shortcut. If you don't remember keyboard shortcut, just click here. Okay, just click here, all it will be switch on. Keep always this on. When you need to trim video some part, just unclick another part of the video which you don't need, and click only those part where you want to preserve sync. For example, I want to preserve only this here. So try this new feature. This is a good feature. It will save a lots of time. Now let's see our next feature. Next feature is also regarding timeline. Now DaVinci Resolve is better than Avid Media Composer, dear friend. There are so many amazing features in this update have been added. You can see here we have timeline here. In timeline we have already learned how to use this sync lock. And now let's see here. You can see here we have new here. You see new button here. Here. This new icon here, and here we have new icon in red, you can see here, and in green here you can see here. So what's the performance of these two new items here? Let's see. For example, if you unclick media pool, it's actually connected to our media pool here. When we insert video, clicking shortcut F9, for example, I click a video, first I show you, then you will understand how it works. I have here media. For example, I want to use this PNG files here. I want to use this on this track, not on this track here. You see this track. But when I click, it will come to the selected clip only. For example, I have selected this. I just click F9 on your keyboard. So you can see it has inserted between our video which we don't want. Actually, you see between. So I want, dear friend, this PNG file here on the top here, V2 track. So it's a very easy. Now we can drag this. You see this green icon, we just come here. Here you see here on V2 track we want to put here. Now we just click F9 and it will come here. You see on the top, it has come on top. Once again I want to show you. I want to take this PNG, and now we just click F9 here. So it has come on this track. So in this way you can use this. For example, you can see here, and now I want to use this PNG on here. You can see here on this track. So we just click here, our playhead is here, and now we drag this icon here. You can see this icon very carefully, see here, and we just drag here on this track. Now I want to insert here, just click F9. It's selected, our PNG is here. Click F9 on your keyboard, and it will appear here. So now this PNG is here. See here, actually this is the work of this auto selector. This is the auto selector. This is the auto track selector, means you can automatically select and insert video. We learned only the feature of this only. So anytime anything, see, if you want to put anywhere, it's very easily you can do. For example, I come here, you see in this track, V2 track, no on V1, I want to insert something on V3 track here. You see here, any video, we just come here, our video here, and I want to use this video here. No, it's a selected, means V1 is here. You see V1 auto track selector. It means if I select anything, our playhead is here, the video will automatically inserted here. Just click F9 here. Now you can see we have a video here. So in this way you can use. I listened several video, dear friend, but concept was not clear. So now you can understand and use this feature. Now let's see how this red button works. We have learned how this green button works. Now let's see, this green button is connected to our media pool directly. Means if we drag anything from media, we use this. We just shift anywhere. Now just let's see how this red button works here. For example, I take the stock footage media here. You can see here we have this PNG files, and now I want to copy this on this track here. Just I copy, Control C, and I want to paste here. You see here, just Control V. Now you can see I wanted to paste this PNG here on this V2 track, but it has automatically shifted to V1 track. I don't want to do like that. I can just drag, I can put here. You see, in this way I can put, but I want to use a keyboard shortcut F+9 to insert. Just Control C. Once again, I want to show you here. I just selected here and Control V. Now it has come to our V1 track. How we will solve this? So for this we have very good no new feature. This is actually the features. We can just deactivate Alt plus F9 and we will select only this track where I want to put. So now I just click Alt plus F9. We have deselected our here. If you want to deselect all your audio, just Control Alt F9. You see we have deselected all, and now I want to activate only this. Just click here, and now I just Control C, select here this PNG file here. You can see here this PNG, and now here I want to put on V2 track. Now automatically it will be pasted here. Just click Control V now. Now you can see very easily we have put here. So you could understand how it works. For example, I just add one more track. Okay, now we have V3 track here. You see this is V2 track, this is V3 track. Just shift, I add my track here, and now I want to switch on this, I want to on this. You see here, and now I want to add this PNG, same here on the top on V3 track on this place here. You see here, Control V. You can see so easily we can put now using keyboard shortcut. Actually nobody is telling on YouTube clear concept because they don't understand. You can use this new two features, green button and this red button, only using keyboard shortcut. Insert F9. You see a Control V, paste here normally for this. So if you want to paste here again anything, just come here. For example, I want to take this. You see here on, I have on this track here. You see this PNG. Now I want to paste, insert same PNG here on this V3 track here on this playhead. I just Control C, and I will come here anywhere, Control C, and without any hesitation just click Control V on your keyboard. It will inserted on this specific place because we have green in red this V3 button here, and here we have playhead. So it's a very good, you have to try and then you will understand the concept. See the clear concept used, dear friend, then you will understand. This V1, this green button is used for inserting any media from our media pool automatically using keyboard shortcut F9 insert, and this red button is used on our timeline, is used for copying any clip from any track to any track. Just you have to just click here. You see you have to shift this button anywhere, you can shift, and for this you come here. You see in timeline here, in timeline auto track, and these are actually the keyboard shortcut. You see here for select and deselect, Control Alt F9. For audio and video track, Alt plus F9. So Alt plus F9, I just click here, select all, alt plus F9, you see control alt F9. So we have always put this on when you need for this specific work, insert anywhere, then you can click the specific track only here. Our next new feature is regarding keyframe editors. You can see no keyframe editor is already available here. You see here in edit page, here we have keyframe editor in cut page. So we come here in edit page. Now we have this PNG file here. I want to add the keyframe here. Just click here to inspector. It will be on now. When our frame will be here, I want to make it smaller. I want to add keyframe. You see keyframe is activated. Just click this red diamond. No, it's a red diamond. Now we can make keyframing smaller. You can see I'm making it smaller. When our frame will be here, I will make it smaller like this. And I want to add position here. So when our frame will be here at this position, I want to add position like something like this here. When our frame will be here, I want to add more, make it smaller like this, and I will add position here. You see, just click here like this on the top. Okay, when our frame will be here at this point, now we can make it some bigger like this. Okay, and position I will put here. So now you can see, now we play here, then I show you how this feature works.
We'll go through all the parameters to make more creative tutorial.
Now you can see, now let's come here for how it works. New keyframe editor. Just click here, you see here at this button. Now we have keyframe editor here. Come here, you see here. Now you can come here, you see this is actually parameters and this is actually keyframe, our main keyframe. You see this is the parameters. You can see all how many you have keyframings here. You see here. This is actually our parameter. We click here. And now you can see new feature. This already these new features have been added in the last update, and now you just right click here anywhere and you can see here we have three icons. You can make this ease in, ease out. You can delete here. For example, I want to add here two handles. Now we have two handles directly and you can make it more refined. You see, more smaller. You see here. So you can use in this way. You see here. In this way actually it works. Control Z, and same way you come here, you have to right click here, click. You can click alt here, just click here, shift. So right click anywhere and you can add. You can see ease in, ease out. You here one handle, here two handles, here right side handle, left side handles. You can see this is in middle. If you add, this point will be added in middle here. You see, in this way you can make it, you can adjust position directly from here. Now we have more mature keyframe editor directly in our cut page and in edit page inside DaVinci Resolve. We have here, and now we have in this update we have here all position. Actually this is our update here. If you want to delete any point here, any keyframe, just click here. Now it's deleted. Control Z, I return here. So this is our new feature. Use, dear friend, and tell me how's your experience about new keyframe editor inside DaVinci Resolve here. Hello dear friend, these are very important features in DaVinci Resolve 20 update the DaVinci Resolve and use all these features. Write me in the comment box how's your experience about these features. Some features are so hidden that if you don't listen video very carefully you can't understand how to use. So there are very less video on YouTube about these new features, dear friend. Write me in the comment box and share about these features, how you have applied, and share this channel to those friends who are actually in the need of such type of tutorial. I have already uploaded 3 more videos about some more features of DaVinci Resolve update. You can go to the playlist and you can see all these features. There are more than 100 features added this year in DaVinci Resolve, and it's very difficult to cover all, but I have tried my best to cover most of features of DaVinci Resolve 20 series update, dear friend. We meet in the next class with some new features of DaVinci Resolve 20. Stay connected with our channels. Take care. Bye.